My Daddy by Miley Brooke Worsham. I'm glad my daddy comes home safe every day so he can kiss me goodnight. And he helps me every day after work with my homework. He helps me practice shooting my gun, and without Daddy I will never get to do that. And I love my daddy so much I don't know what I would do without him. The end.
Working safely to me means it's not just a set of rules and regulations that you follow, but it's going to a job, but it's assessing the situation and trying to minimize or reduce the risk associated with the job. It may not just be strictly adhering to a rule or whatever. It may just be looking at the job and seeing what you need to do in order to work it safely. It's our job to look out for one another when we're out here, to watch each other's back, to be sure we all go home safely to our family.
And what safety means to me is every day going home at the end of the day to your family. Making sure that everybody works safe, work around different kind of hazards for right-of-way. I deal with the right-of-way crews and maintain the right-of-ways for trees and stuff growing into the line, working safe enough to keep from knocking power out and causing any kind of accident, because all accidents to me is preventable. No accident is worth the risk of getting hurt for. And like I say, one of the main things and the most important thing is at the end of the day, everybody works safe and go home to their family. Thank you.
I think the thing that means the most to me as a line crew foreman in our safety program is that we never feel like we have to ask the men to do anything unsafe. We have the support, we've got the time, the training, the tools, and nothing's needed that we don't have to do the job safely. And if there ever is a time like that, we know we can stop the job till we get the questions answered or get the things we need to do the job. And to me, it's more than a safety program, it's a safety net that says we have that assurance. And that means a lot, because we're never going to endanger someone because we feel pressured to get a job done.
Dinner's been ready. It's gotten cold. When a call she gets, not surprised at what she's been told. It's got to work late again, honey. I won't be home. She sighs, knowing that again she'll be alone. The money is good, but it can't compare to the love she has, and she doesn't want to share with the company that has become his life, the one she teases him about being his second wife. Usually alone to events she goes where everyone asks for him. Hell, they don't know. There's a storm tonight. He's out in the cold, braving the weather, always so bold. And no one thinks of her when they call in for service. She knows of the dangers, bites her lip 'cause she's nervous. The weather gets worse, but he's on his way home. He'll greet his wife, she's no longer alone. A kiss on the lips and a tight hug. It's time for bed. She's ready to snug. And with his arms around his wife, dreaming about the good things in life, the phone rings, glancing at the caller ID. Well, what do you know? It's the power company. So off he goes to work on your wires at all times of the night and late into the hours. She lays in their bed and prays for his life, that he'll be home soon and safe tonight. She tosses and turns and clicks off the light. God give her strength. She's a journeyman's wife.
As y'all know, I've been here a long time. Seen a lot of changes, as well as some of the older ones here. We've been through a lot. Safety to me has really changed in the last few years. I recall years ago it wasn't the most important thing here at Wiregrass. The procedure we go through, taking out a line and getting clearance and all that, it's just another warm feeling knowing that you've got the line dead and de-energized. You are, and you can work on it. I can recall years ago that you didn't have that warm feeling. And things have just changed, and I think everybody's buying into the program. And I just appreciate the management and the board, and so these guys can work safely and get the equipment they need to go home each night to their family.
What safety means to me, I think, is everybody working together, working together and looking out for one another, taking the tools and the equipment we have today and using that to work safely. And the most important part, I think, to me is at the end of every day, everybody gets to go home safe and sound. That's what I think it means to me.
God, I thank you for my parents, Lord. I thank you for everything. I come pray that you'll just help Dad when he's out working and keep your healing hand over him. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Safety means to me that I do, in fact, want to go home every day and see my family. And, you know, if that means that I got to do something that I don't fully agree with sometimes, but it, you know, it's going to make my job easier or better or keep me safer, you know, I'm going to do it, you know. I may not like it for a while, but it's the bottom line is I want to be able to go home and see my family. And if I'm sitting here at a desk, that may not be as easy to understand, you know, but if you're out there doing line work, and I've seen it from both sides, and I've seen some pretty bad accidents, some here pretty recently, you know, it's not pretty. And that really brings you back into full focus to me. That you know, that brings everything back into perspective, that you know you ain't get no second chances. And so that's what the safety thing is about, is to be sure that, you know, that we don't put ourselves in that position so that we can go home every day.
Safety means to me, each and every one of these guys going home to their families every night. You know, I have a close personal relationship with each and every one of them. I come through the ranks with most of them, and a lot of the younger guys I've known all my life. You know, nothing would get to me more than somebody to get badly hurt or get killed. And I know safety rules sometimes are not fun, but they're there for a reason. We don't pick and choose what we follow. We want to follow all safety rules. Like I say, you know, working safe is the most important thing. It's not always been like that here at Wiregrass. At times I have seen where you were sent to get the job done and get it done the best way you could, ever how you could. But now safety is number one, and I think that we got a good program going. I think everyone's doing a great job. There's growing pains with anything, but, you know, together we'll get through it all. It's for the employees' benefit.
As dispatcher, safety means to me that all the guys that I work with every day and talk to every day get home safe and sound every night to their families so that they can celebrate Christmas also.
Jesus, please keep Daddy safe as he goes and works on power lines, Lord, as he goes, if it's during the night or during the day, Lord, as he travels. Lord, please keep him safe. Don't let him get shocked as he's up there or kill or fall or anything, Lord. Please don't let any of his crew or him get hurt as he's working on them, Lord. Please just keep everyone safe, and Lord, thank you for this great opportunity for Daddy as he works, Lord, but keep him safe. There's also a big risk as he takes it, Lord, and thank you for keeping him safe, and please keep him safe. In your name, amen.